guys, Eve here, and it's about time for another project pan update. So I originally gave myself to the end of September, aka the beginning of October, to finish up these products, which I've finished up 2 out of 9. So I think it's safe to say that that original timeline is a fail. We can call that a fail. Just put big F right here. I'm sorry. But I'm going to keep trying to use up these products just because I do want them out of my collection. And I have come up with some other ways to use them. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of giving me like a timeline, because I find that it's a lot of pressure and it's really hard and I gave myself too many items at once, I'm just going to keep going until I run out. I hope that's okay. I know it's not the traditional project pan arrangement, but puppy is barking. But it's what I have to offer you guys right now. So let's start with the things that I finished up, the things that I was successful at. So I had these 4 babies. These are all the Bath & Body Works Fine Fragrance Misses. I can't even say it. I call them body sprays. I had the little travel size, 2 of the Sensual Amber, and then 1 of the 1,000 Wishes. They're all gone. They're done. And you might have seen that in my empties video a couple weeks ago. I have been using some sample perfumes. I haven't bought a new perfume yet. I haven't found one that I like so far. When I do, I'll let you guys know, but these little babies are all gone. Alright, so another one that I finished up is the Lancôme Sales Booster Thingamajig Mascara Primer. I finished this up. Part of it is like me like finishing it up. Part of it is like it's dried out. But it's gone. It's done. I can wash my hands clean of that. So the next product is my Benefit Hoola Bronzer. I'll go ahead and put a side-by-side comparison for that. I'm not done with it yet. I'm still working on it, but I definitely have worn down the sides a little bit more, and I think the pan circle in the center is a lot bigger than it was originally, and I think it's even bigger than the last time I did an update. This is the bronzer that I've been using every day because I've been trying to use it up, but yeah, I still got quite a bit to go. I also use it as a transition shadow in my crease sometimes just to kind of use it a little bit more, and I use it to contour my nose. So I'm trying. I promise you I'm trying. The next thing I have is my L'Oreal gel liner in Blackest Black. I went ahead and I kind of scraped everything to the bottom for you guys so you could see just how much I have left. I have not been doing wing liner as much as I probably should to be using this up just because it takes up so much time. I don't have that much left. It's less than a quarter, for sure. Less than a quarter product in this jar. I just need to make sure that I use this more often. I can even use it as like a tight lining liner. I just have to give myself more time to use it so that I'm not rushing, so that I remember. I'm a mess. Alright, and then I have my Sephora 3-in-1 Baked Sculptor MicroSmooth blah blah blah. So it's the contour kit that Sephora had. I've definitely been making a lot of progress with this lighter skin tone shade, the highlighting shade that they have in here. I've been using it as an eyeshadow. I've been using it underneath my eyes to kind of further highlight this area. I've been using it to do any cleanup on like my baking instead of using my RCMA powder. And then for the other shades, I've been using them both as eyeshadows. Using this one especially just because it's fall time and I feel like it's that perfect orange type fall shadow. And then for this color, I've been using it to kind of line my eyes, but I've also been using it for contour. It's a little bit deeper than the bronzer, so when you put them together, I'll kind of do a little swatchy swatch. The shade from the Sephora palette is right here, and then the bronzer, my Benefit bronzer, is right here. So it's a little bit deeper, so it kind of creates more of that contour type shade. I still think it's too warm for an everyday contour. However, I've been using it as an everyday contour anyway because I just want to use up this thing. I just want to use it up. You can't really tell that I've been making too much progress on either of these items. I guess it dips in a little bit, but it's not anything that I could be like, here, look. But I am very pleased with the noticeable progress that I've made with this light highlight shade. So next we have the Ulta dual-ended liner. It's a little bit shorter, just a teensy bit. It's hard to measure because it is dual-ended, so I can't even like hold it up to a paper because I don't have like a marking point. I've definitely been using the black a lot more. I've been using the black to highlight. I'm not forgetting that. And I've not really been using the brown. Sometimes I use the brown in my waterline, like my lower lash line waterline, but normally I like to put white in there, which I'll tell you about in a second. The black has definitely been going a lot faster. they're not super smooth. Really kind of like a rough formula, so it's hard to make like any sort of line on top of the lash line, but to just darken up the inner parts of my eyes, it works fine, I guess. It's not the best for that, but I deal with it. Alright, and then the next thing in my project is the Bare Minerals Radiance All Over Face Powder, All Over Face Color. I don't have time to memorize these names, guys, but I've like not touched this. It's too warm for me, and there is like a lot of shimmer in this, and I don't use it. I don't know. It's just not, it's not my thing. I think I used it once in the entire past month, and I used it as like an eyeshadow all over my lid, and then I covered it with other eyeshadows because I didn't like it. Alright, the last thing in my project pan is the MAC Matte White Eyeshadow in the shade Gesso. My little panning circle has gotten much larger than it was in my last update. I've been using this all over my lids. I've been using this to brighten up the inner corners of my eyes. I've been using it on a liner brush and putting it in my waterline. I've been using it on my Cupid's bow to kind of highlight the Cupid's bow a little bit more. I've been using it to set down my eyeshadow primer because it makes a nice white base. I've been using this, and I think it's definitely showing. Hopefully it'll be gone within the next couple months, but powders are just so hard to pan, guys. Like, it was so much easier to pan my perfumes because you just spray a whole bunch, and it was so much easier to use up that mascara primer because it was a liquid. I don't know. It's so hard, and I'm not making these videos to complain about this. I know I just gotta keep going and I have to trust the process. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I did originally have the NARS lipstick in my project pan video. However, in the course of the past month, I have lost it. So if we want, I could replace it with the lip liner that I had to go with the lipstick. I've got quite a bit left. I can use it as a all over lip color to kind of replace the last lipstick in this project. But I'm really upset that I lost that lipstick. I was actually making pretty good progress on it. I only had like this much left. Stupid. But that is my project pan update. I know it was a fast one for you guys. If you guys have any tips and tricks that I can use to kind of help speed these along, especially the powder products, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys like these project pan videos, please give me a big thumbs up so that I keep doing it, and I'm sure it'll be super encouraging for me if I see that people actually like when I use up my products or try to use up my products. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Woo! Here's some measuring.
Where do I go from here?